Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. I have changed the name from Love It or More to my name, Robyn Stain. So hope you're still with me. Also I've changed my website, Love It or More to robynstain.com, but you can still access that through the old website for a couple of months. Right, so I haven't been around for a while. I do apologise. I was in Spain for about 6 weeks, and on my return I've been inundated, but I will be doing the tarot readings more regularly for you because not everyone enjoys, or resonates with the channeling, and those of you who have been supporting me for so long, I want to keep you informed about the energy surrounding your zodiac sign. So we are going to be doing just a brief reading basically for the week of the 29th of July to the 4th of August. We're going to look basically at what's working in your favour, any challenges that are cropping up for you, the outcome, and some advice from Spirit. But first I will get a theme for you for the week. Beautiful Libra, what am I talking about? I just did Virgo. Libra. Lady Justice. Okay. The theme for you, Libra. Ooh, transformation. Okay, so this is the Good Tarot deck by Colin Baron Reid. Transformation is typically the Death card. Death card is not something to be feared. It's literally closing off one season and starting anew. There are things you're in the transitional phase. Now, we are all in a very transformational phase at the moment, globally speaking, collectively speaking. But this is happening very deeply within you. It's kind of, I'm really being drawn to that fire in this card over here. So something is almost burning out in order to birth something new in. Right, I'm going to use my deck for the reading. I'm going to lay the cards out, clarify them, and then I'll show you and go through them all with you. My deck isn't available for sale just yet because this print wasn't really up to scratch, i.e. it was scratchy, the print quality, but it will be available in the coming months. I'll let you know if you're interested in my deck. These are 78 oil paintings I did over 2 years. Okay. Libra. Libra. Okay, current energy for, Ace of Wands, the desired 10 of Wands, what's working in your favour, 3 of Wands, the challenge is a 4 of Swords, and the outcome is the Moon. Alright, let me clarify before I go through it all with you. You're very tired. You've been burning the candle at both ends. Okay, under the Ace of Wands we've got the Knight of Cups, under the 10 of Wands we've got the 5 of Pentacles, under the 3 of Wands we've got the 2 of Swords, under the 4 of Swords we've got the 3 of Pentacles, and under the Moon we've got the King of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, Libra, not gonna lie, bit of a tricky week for you. The only reason is because you're in this deep transformation, okay? When we are in a sort of a transitional phase, nothing is ever really certain in our paradigm, in our reality. We can't really know what steps to move forward because we're actually in between two worlds, right? So as you start the week, it's super, super strong. I feel like you are ignited with passion, where there's something you want to do to follow your heart, okay? There's something, an idea that you have that just feels like it will be of service to yourself and to others, and you feel really kind of inspired to take the steps into doing this. But in order to do that, something needs to close off, okay? So the desire here, we've got the 10 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. What that's telling me is you, in order to bring this new idea into reality, or new passion, let's put it that way, right? In order to bring this in, something needs to be completed. The 10 of Wands is talking about a heavy burden that needs to be carried, but you're so close to bringing home the harvest. And what it has felt like is it's just something that has been very heavy to carry. It could be a financial burden because the 5 of Pentacles turned up, or where you weren't really being recognized for the efforts that you were doing. Something's got to be completed before you get that recognition or the green light to go ahead with this new idea that you have, this new passion, okay, that you want to follow your heart. Something's been wearing you thin, wearing you down. I know that because of the surrounding cards, which we'll talk about in a moment. But what's working in your favor is you're not what's working in the favor this week is that you're not jumping the gun, you're not rushing ahead. And the reason I say that is because what's working in your favor is the 3 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. You are not entirely sure how to practically go about bringing your passion, this new passion that you have, into your reality. It seems to me like there are many complexities to the situation that needs to be sorted out. Perhaps that there's something that needs to be closed off. So for some of you, say for example, you've got an exciting new idea to become an entrepreneur, but you know that you need to work out a notice period at work in order to bring that into reality, or a new job versus that, or a new home because the one that you're in at the moment is too expensive, or it's just wearing you thin, those sorts of burdens. So something needs to kind of be complete in order for you to, bring in the new. But what's working in your favor is your patience and your skill set and your ability to really put your hand to something and craft this reality. And you're not going to know exactly how it's going to turn out because they're 2 of Swords, because it seems like there might be 2 ways of going about it. But what Spirit here is saying is that it's actually working in your benefit, because you need this week to just move through that transition. It's not a time for anything really starting or ending. It's in between all of that. It's both ending and starting. The energies are flowing like this. And so this is why you're feeling a little bit, And what that's doing as a challenge is it's causing you to feel a little bit overwhelmed and tired, okay? We've got the 4 of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles. Because the challenge here is that you're recognizing that in order to bring home the harvest, you still got that last final stretch to do. You've still got a little bit more burdens to carry for another period of time, or that last little bit to do before you can close something off in order to bring in the new. And what it's doing is just wearing you thin. Part of that means actually going on back on something that you have been working on, that you're like, oh, I wish it was just finished already, okay? Maybe it's a family feud. Maybe it's a relationship that you've now ended, but it's still that you're still being hassled by this. There's still communication there, and you just want over in order to kind of rest and recoup. So I do feel like it's going to be quite a tiring week for you, mainly because things are busy, but it's because you're in this transitional phase, all right? The outcome of the week is a Moon card. Now, the Moon card basically says things seem very, very uncertain. Again, it's because you are in transformational phase, okay? Nobody knows what the future holds. And even with tarot, you can never 100% know. You're working with the energies that are around. And when you know what the energies are, you can use them to your benefit. But nothing is ever set in stone, okay? We have free will, we have free choice. But the Moon card is clarified by the King of Cups. So what this is telling me is that even within this in-between phase throughout the week, the outcome means you may even be feeling emotionally charged, triggered by certain things because you can't tell where you're going to be, what's going to happen, right? But this is actually working in your favor, because what Spirit is here saying is that follow your heart. Be like the King of Cups. The King of Cups energy is very mature in its emotional fluctuations. Understands that if you follow your heart, you're on good ground, okay? So less of the feeling tamed by something, so that you're not exploring your wild side or feeling too wild, and that you don't have the stability of a tame energy. You are actually kind of, if you follow the guidance of your heart and kind of sort of really bring that in, that's going to give you that's the rock that you need this week to move through this kind of shifting phase that you're in. The King of Cups is let me show you my deck, how I depicted it. It might give a better sort of idea of the energy. One moment, I'm just going through the whole deck here. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. My King of Cups is a monk, actually, in a in a sinking ship, surrounded by waves and storms, right? But he's fine. He's chuffed. He's working with he's represented as a Buddhist monk, and he's working with his heart space, and he's just trusting in his heart. And the water inside the boat is calmer than it is outside his boat. Okay, so it's all about kind of trusting in your emotional bond with yourself. Okay, those are the things that are going to help you steer your ship this week. Now, we're going to end this reading with a message from Spirit. This is my Starseed deck. Okay, what does Libra need to know, please, for the week of the 29th of July to the 4th of August for their highest good? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let guard it. So what it's saying is that when things are trying to shift from one paradigm to another, when you're trying to move from one chapter of your life into another, it can sometimes feel, it may be more painful to do it when you're still holding on to the old as well as trying to embrace the new. To some degree, it's important to just try to loosen the grip of the attachments from the past so that you can end something, complete something, and let it go to allow something new to come in. There may also be moments this week, particularly because you feel like you don't know where you are and don't know where you stand, right? They may be feeling like, okay, well, what are my coping mechanisms? Now, I mean, my go-to is a coffee and a cigarette, right? Or a glass of wine. Not exactly the healthiest thing to do. My better go-tos is breath work or meditation or connecting with Anaka Sanja, right? So have a look at where your coping mechanisms are this week, because whatever coping mechanisms you embrace always has a result, right? So if you're finding that you're having a lot of drinks this week in the evening just to kind of get through, like creating a bit of numbness of what's kind of going on around you, that could make you feel more tired with the Four of Swords, and you may not be as alert. So have a look at anything that might be holding you back from your purity and clarity of mind this coming week, and find really positive coping mechanisms. Might be very, very helpful for you. So Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope it helped. Good luck for the week. It's going to be a tricky one, but you've got this, right? We never get more than we can handle. And if you are interested in a personal reading, check out my website, robynstain.com, or if you want a channeling as well, I do offer them there. And I will see you next time. So best of luck. Take care. Bye.